Hello and welcome to this new Leathercraft Academy tutorial. Today I am going to make a sleeve for this beautiful buffalo horn comb. I had the idea to make those when I started to make leather folders with buffalo horn. I love the material, the turtle shell-like shades, the transparency. It makes each of them so unique. You can check them out by clicking the link in the description below. This tutorial is more about making a one-piece leather sleeve than specifically a comb sleeve. Of course, you can replicate the process for anything you like. It could be for a pen, a pair of scissors, I don't know, you name it. First, the template. I have used, as I always do, some thin cardboard. This one comes from a beer pack. It does the job perfectly. Choose a dense but not too thick cardboard type. Your templates will last longer. Now, to make a sleeve template, you will need to get the object you want to make the sleeve for in hand. In my case, a comb. You will need to check as well the weight of leather you're gonna use to determine how much allowance needs to be added so it's not too tight and not too loose. I wrapped the leather around the comb to see how much I needed to add for a good final fit. In my case, it is about 10 mm. Now you should not forget to add the stitching allowance. I usually stitch 2.5 mm from the edge and needed to add another 2.5 mm because I do not want the teeth of the comb to be directly against the stitching. So 10 mm in the center where the leather is gonna fold and another 5 mm on each side for stitching and extra room. I have made two axes by cutting the cardboard halfway. This let me check the symmetry. Very important to do templates using X and Y axis. You will work faster and make accurate, easy to check templates. I use a pretty basic utility knife. I like that one because the casing is made of metal and the build quality is great. I carefully cut about 5 mm around the edge of the template to avoid wasting too much leather. Firstly, I try to protect my working bench using a piece of aluminium foil that I will throw away when I am done. With a piece of foam and some alcohol-based leather dye from the Italian company Kenda Farben, I am trying to evenly spread the dye across the leather to avoid visible strokes or dark spots. Then, allow to dry for an hour or two. I am now applying some finishing cream with a rag and polish the leather until I get a nice shine. Now ready to do the final cut, carefully following the edges of the template. Always try to cut in one go, going completely through the leather. I am creasing all the edges nicely and also applying some edge finishing on the top edge as it won't be possible later when the sleeve is assembled. I am tracing a line 2.5 mm from the edge and punch the leather with a pricking iron that will do 3 stitches per centimeter. I apply contact adhesive on about 2 mm on the flesh side. I want to avoid putting more than that, otherwise the glue will show inside, or even worse, the comb won't be able to slide properly in the sleeve. So let's now thread the needles and do the stitching. Let's try to do a perfect edge finishing on this. It will be important to apply a good coat of dye on the edge and to let it dry very well. Then sand it with a 250 grit. Repeat the action several times till you get really smooth, and use a thinner grit when you come close to the final expected result. I finish it with a super thin 600 grit. Here we go with the final product. Hope this tutorial was helpful and will help you to create simple sleeves for the object you like. It is probably a good project to get started with leather crafting. Let us know in the comment. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.